The podcast 1700block. I did something goofy. You over here tripping, man. I can't never make up my mind what I want to do over here, man. This thing crazy, man. So I be trying though. I don't know what's going on. Um, Anywho, welcome to the podcast 1700block. Your host Lamont. Um, Got a couple things I want to talk about. Of course, you know Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away, and I did a little thing about him yesterday. Um, and so I'm gonna try to get back to a little bit of that. I was trying to get on this other platform, man, so I could see y'all chat, but crazy part about it is yesterday I had it and today I don't have. That's crazy. So, all right, this day in Black History. Hey, welcome to the podcast 1700block. I'm your host Lamont. You missing somebody? Hang in there. It's gonna get better. I promise you, it will. You just hang in there. All right. Um. Trying to see something over here, but it ain't giving me what I want over here. Hold on, y'all. Trying to do too many things at one time. Like I really know what I'm doing over here. All right, well, this damn Black History. I should have been on here a little earlier, but hey, this damn Black History, February 18th. 18th, the day of February. Key moments include 1929 birth of Yankee Elston Howard. 1886, the birth of NCAA co-founder W.E.B. Du Bois. In 1979, appointed Frank E. Patterson Jr. He's the first Afro-American Marine, right? He come along, fix my string. He come along. I should have just went on my other little page, but I'll stay here. He was the first Marine. Historical milestone, February 1st, 1960. Greensboro 4th began a sit-in at the segregated Woodworth on the lunch counter. You know, that was Woodworth. You know, they sat in at Woodworth. That was in 1960. You know, they was like segregated. They was boycotting and fighting for just a damn sandwich at this table with somebody light skinned that still don't like us. 1965, Constant Baker Montley was elected the first female world president to Manhattan. February 4th, 1913, civil rights icon Rosa Parks was born. The 9th of February, 1995, Bernard A. Harrison became the first Afro-American to perform a spacewalk. The 14th totally celebrates Frederick Douglass' birthday. The 19th, John Singleton became the youngest person, the first Afro-American nominated for Best Director for Oscar. That was in 92. February 21st, Malcolm X was assassinated. That was February 21st. February 28th, 1988. Debbie Thomas was the first Black woman to win a medal at the Winter Olympics. There's a couple things in Black history, right? Let's go here. Let's go right here. So you know Jesse, when he met when he met when he met hold on. When he met Martin, right? He was young. I think he was like 26 years old. He met him when he was 24. I think he passed away. He met him so Jesse Jackson was approximately, he was 23 to 24 years old when he became involved with Dr. Martin Luther King. In the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, he began working with him in 1965. He was 26 years old when he met Martin. When he met Martin, he was 26. So, you know, him and Martin was good friends. They hung out for a while. He was 26 when he met Martin. He was 26 years old when he met Martin. When he met Martin Luther King, met him in Memphis. He was assassinated in April of 68. So he met him when he was between 23 and 24. 2 years after that, he was assassinated. He was 26. And, you know, he kind of carried the torch after that, after Martin, you know, was deceased. He carried the torch. 1965, Jackson was around 23 years old when he joined the movement, participated in a Selma on Montgomery March. 1966, at the age of 24, Jackson was selected by King to lead the Chicago branch of Operation Breadbasket. He was only 24 years old. He was already in the movement. 1968, Jackson was 26 years old when he met with and was working alongside King just before his assassination, April the 4th of 68. So he didn't really get a chance to really get to know him, like for real, like 2 years. Only knew him for like 2 years. And then after that, he got assassinated, and a lot of people don't know that because they see film and they see him marching and walking with him and having conversation. He really didn't even really know him. He only knew him for like 2 years. And after that, he got assassinated. Yeah, man, that was terrible. Just a Black History fact. We ain't gonna stay there too long. Just snow. So typically it takes. So it's a mountain of snow around Baltimore. It's shit a mess for real. It's everywhere. Like it's melting now. Excuse me. It's melting a little better now though, but excuse me. It's still a lot. So snow typically melt within a few days or over a week, depending on the temperature, sunlight, and the depth. About an inch of snow melts daily that's 50 degrees, 10 degrees Celsius. The warmth can melt 2 to 4 inches daily. A foot of snow can melt a few days in direct sunlight, but linger for a few weeks if it's shade. So the temperature is required for significant melting, but direct sunlight can melt, of course. Sunlight is exposed, direct sunlight, especially in late winter, spring, accumulates, melting significantly. Dense, dry powder snow melts faster than dense, wet, or ice. So we had a lot of ice. Direct, darkened snow or more solar energy melts faster than clean white snow. Excuse me, windy conditions speed up evaporation and melting process. Typically melt an inch of snow melts per day. Approximately 2 to 4 inches of snow melts per day, as if it's 50. So if it's 40 an inch of melt a day. If it's 50, then 2 inches of melt. And large piles or massive piles from plowing may take weeks or even months to completely disappear. So it's going to be a while before the snow leaves here. All right. Um, this is one of my issues right here. United States is getting warm, and because it's getting warm, a lot of people are going to be at the beach, and a lot of people are going to be outside. And so, because there's going to be a lot of people out, and a lot of people going to be in the beach, y'all going to have to be careful when y'all take y'all children out, even grown-ups, adults. And people always say that they watching out for the young people. My teacher used to tell me don't call people kids because they goats. So I try not to use that word. I try not to call young people goats. I mean, try to call them kids because it means goats. A lot of people going to be out. It's getting warm. We had like a month and a half, 2 months. In February, March, April, May. We got 2.5 months before people really start going outdoors to the water park. Excuse me, to the water parks and stuff like that. So, I'm just gonna do a little bit of awareness because I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be on it. So in the United States, there's about 5,000 fatality, unintentional drownings, death, and approximately 8,000 non-fatal drowning injuries require emergency care each year. This equates to 12 fatal drownings per day. Drownings is a leading cause of death for children the ages of 1 to 4, with rates increasing recently. This is by the Red Cross and the CDC. Now, boating accidents, if somebody perish on a boat or drown, they don't count it as a drowning. They count it as a fatality. So these numbers are very much off, right? Fatal drownings, more than 5,000 people die from drownings annually. And 2020-22 data has increased, right? You can get 25, but you can't get 26. Non-fatal is approximately. That means not even correct. It's close. They say it's 8,000 non-fatal injuries occur annually, requiring hospital care. Children drowning is the leading cause of unattended injuries, death for the ages of 1 to 4. Gender, males are twice as likely to drown as females. American Indians, African, Native people have the highest overall drowning rate. Global impact. The World Health Organization estimate around 300,000 drowning deaths globally per year. So 300 plus thousand people drown per year. Now, that's just an estimate. It's more than that. That's just an estimate. The estimate means we don't have an accurate number. It's somewhere around here. 9 chances out of 10 is higher. That's probably just the lower number. Common fatality injuries beyond drowning, pool accidents, including slips, falls, and in rare cases, circumstances, entrapment, approximately 33 cases report 2003, 2009, 2013. So entrapment can be, just say you go swimming and it's a suction cup and it grabs your swimsuit. You can't get out. Or you go swimming in a place where something might happen and it could be a bar or a door or rock or something and you can't get out. So you want to look out for that when you go swimming. All right. Now most drownings primarily occur in 2 districts setting based on age. Young children 1 to 4 mostly frequently drown at home pools. So if you have a pool that's in your house, please make sure you have a lifeguard, somebody in the water that can swim, somebody that's watching the kids, or have them on floater devices. If it's too many kids in the pool, then they got to rotate and get in. And somebody should be watching them at all times. It should be. Um, while older children, teenagers, and adults 15 plus more often drown natural water center like lakes, rivers, or oceans. Infants under 1 old are most risky to drown in the bathroom. You know, it's a lot of kids that drown in bathtubs or buckets. When they give them a shower and the phone ring, you go to the phone, come back, it's over. Please don't leave your kid in the tub unattended. If the phone ring, let it ring. If the phone ring is that important, then you need to take the child with you. Because it's easy to do that. It's really easy to drown. You will hate for your child or anybody to drown, man. It's horrible, man. Residential pools, 75% of fatal pools submerge for children under 4. Submission, all right? Natural waters, over 50%. Fatal drownings for people 15 or older occur in open water. Nearly half of all drowning victims are toddlers, with 87% increased incidents for those under 5 occur in pools and hot tubs. Gotta watch out for them hot tubs too. Risk, lack of swimming ability, and adequate supervision. Just talked about that. And approximately 2 water are primarily factors, particularly among minority children. Infants, 1-year-old, bathtub, toddlers, 1 to 4, home pools, older children, 5 to 15, natural water, ponds and lakes, adults, natural waters, lakes, and rivers. So, yeah, please be careful when you're at the pool, man, or around anything that has anything to do with water, man. Please be cool. I mean, please be careful. And that's my public announcement for the day. I had some technical difficulties, and I was trying to on them out, y'all, but I couldn't. So that's all I had for the day. I just wanted to bring y'all a little something, a little something quick because it's kind of late and I want to eat my tuna fish sandwich. So thanks for tuning into the podcast 1700 block. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I had my chat board up last night, but for some reason it's on one platform and it's not on the other. So I'm going to play with that again. Thanks.